Hey, what's good? It is Clay from the all-new Morning Rollout with Leisha B and Clay. Leisha is going to be back already. She's out on another vacation. Do you guys know anyone that vacations more than Leisha?
Honestly, no. Honestly,
No. If I was single and kidless, I would do the thing too.
That's what I'm
really.
saying too. I always tell everyone, if you need travel advice, Leisha is your girl. Hook it up
Absolutely.
there. So,
Absolutely.
but we do have important stuff to talk about. And luckily in studio this morning, Rebecca and Tiera, go ahead and introduce yourselves and how you get involved with the Big Blue Bash, or how you got involved with the Big Blue Bash.
Yes.
Definitely. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Tiera Moultrie. I am the founder of Autism in the D, and we partner up with Black On with Becks to bring you the Big Blue Bash. This is going to be our family carnival fundraiser for us to open up Detroit's first adaptive and inclusive play gym.
And that's been a goal that you've been working towards for quite a while now, right?
Yeah, we've been chipping off at the at our big number left and right as much as we can. Gratefully from great crowdfunding and then throwing different fundraisers like this. And Rebecca approached me like, let's do this event, and so we're doing it.
So Rebecca, you know, you've come into this as a partner to try and make all these big goals come true. What
Yeah.
drew you into Autism in the D?
Yeah. So a little bit about myself. So I am the owner and founder of Black On with Becks. And so a lot of what we do is really find ways to bring people out into the community and support Black owned businesses, right? And so that's how I ended up connecting with Autism in the D. We literally, I think we ended up just meeting through like
Yeah.
Instagram, really.
I think you came to one of our events and it was on from there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so they have a annual walk, Autism Day walk, and I decided to just go and support because I, not only do I have family members, but it was just an important cause to me, and I just loved to see what she was doing. And this was 2 years ago now. And one of the things that I love to do are events and fundraisers, and so and help people put on events and fundraisers. And so I was like, I really want to partner with her and really do something fun for the community, and still do it for a cause. And so I just knew that at some point I wanted to work with Tiera from Autism in the D, and it just went from there. And so that's how we came up with the idea of the Big Blue Bash. We wanted to do something that was family friendly, that was fun. It was outdoor, be able to spend time outdoors. And yeah, so that's really how we came up with it. So, yeah.
All right, so let's do this backwards. The Big Blue Bash is coming up July 12th, but before we talk about the event, let's talk about the goal.
Yeah.
Because this is this interactive playground, and this is something that I feel like a lot of people who don't have family members or deal with someone who has autism or is on the spectrum, they don't realize the differences between your regular old playground and what this playground is going to look like.
Yes, so I'm a two-time autism mom. When my oldest son was diagnosed, he will be 9 this year. He was diagnosed at the age of 3, and then the statistics were 1 in 56 for diagnosis. In today's age, it's 1 in 31.
Oh, geez.
So this continuing gap of lack of necessities and resources that we need for our kiddos, I also saw as I took my children out to play. Having to say, I'm sorry, which I shouldn't have to do, or, explain, oh, he's on the spectrum, he doesn't see your child, he's not ignoring them, he's not speaking to them, that's just how he rolls. So opening up this adaptive play center will give less worry for parents, give them less explanation, a place where they don't have to explain about their child because they're already accepted and included. So giving that inclusivity piece for the city of Detroit, because the city of Detroit lacks so many resources for the autism community.
And that's something, as a parent, you really get to watch your child grow when you let them go out and explore. And they may get themselves into a little bit of trouble, but that's kind of that learning process. When you have a child on the spectrum, that ability is way smaller.
Yeah, and I literally started Autism in the D because I was a lost parent, and I literally said, let's meet up and be lost together, let's vent together, and we've grown from then. Our Facebook group has almost 3,500 people in it. Our walk just had 1,500 people come out. So we're continuing to grow that community in that safe space, because I know what it's like to not have anybody to go to vent to relate to, because as much as I love my mom, she couldn't help me parent my kids, because unless you've been an autism parent, you don't know what it's like to be an autism parent.
And you kind of touched on the community growth because, it added one more member when you started to get involved, Rebecca. So, talk about the community a little bit, the people that you guys have met through this, and the friendships and the family and the bonds that have come.
Well, honestly, it has opened so many doors just in terms of, meeting people who sometimes you don't even realize, who can really just help you along this journey, right? Like, meeting Tiera and being able to provide resources for others, meeting other people who are parents, who want to be involved, who want their kids to be more inclusive as well, right? And so, like, just like being able to open up a new door and a new space for me, a lot of, I was literally telling somebody this the other day. One of the things when I started out, people were asking me like, hey, do you do family friendly events? Do you do, how do you, bring people out with kids? And I really didn't know how to navigate that space because I don't have kids, right? And so meeting Tiera and being able to now open up a space for people who, do have kids, who want to be able to, do things like this, right? Who want to be a part of the community and don't really know a way how to. It's really opened up those doors for them. And it's been really great to just see the response, from people, just being like, hey, I'm sharing this with, all my family members because I want them to be there. And so, yeah, it's been really great. But yeah,
for me, we have just been getting so many accolades lately from our community members, and it just brings me so much joy because I'm doing what I'm setting out to do. I'm reaching the families I'm trying to reach. Recently, one of the families was featured in a local magazine called Uniquely You, and they gave us a shout out, and it was just so amazing to know that we impacted enough to even mention us in the article. Another parent, one of our regulars, who at this point, that's my sis, I love her boys. She invited us out to her son's birthday party, and there were 3 to 4 other members from the Autism in the D group that was at the birthday party. So it's just like growing this community and seeing these parents intermingle and create our own villages, because usually we lack that, is all I need to keep going.
And so this is a perfect opportunity to talk about becoming a part of the community, because the Big Blue Bash has a goal. The goal is to help with the playground.
Yes.
But this is also a big community growth for you, isn't it?
Yes. I am just trying to open up doors, knock on those doors that need to be opened in the city of Detroit. Opening up this gym opens up a conversation that needs to be had about what we lack within the city of Detroit for the autism community, and not just for the younger children, for the children who turn into adults. My children will be adults eventually, and they may or may not have the resources that's needed. So this is just a starting point so we grow with what's needed within the city of Detroit.
It's a long picture. It's a long picture for sure.
It's a big picture for sure, but this is the starting point.
Yeah. It's got to start somewhere. And we're starting July 12th. Okay. We've got the Big Blue Bash. Yeah. Go ahead and just kind of give an overview of what's going to be expected when you walk up. What are people going to be able to see? My favorite part. You mentioned Big Blue Bash and both your faces turn into a big smile. You're excited about it. I love it.
Super excited. Majority of our vendors are Black owned. Majority of the things we've rented are Black owned. We have a petting zoo. There's going to be pony rides, horse rides, 5-in-1 carnival, tons of other carnival games, bounce houses galore, face painting, whatever you can think of. We're also going to have our sensory tent. That's what Autism in the D provides as a service, where we have a sensory tent. So it's a calm down zone. So it has all the fidgets, all the gadgets, all the sensory toys to have that calm down area for kiddos who may be overstimulated, because it will be a lot. It is a family fun carnival, but we still encourage parents to still bring your kiddos out, give it a try. I also work in the field of autism, so I'm an RBT. So if you guys need that help, pull me aside. I will help you get your kiddo regulated, but we want to make sure that everybody comes out and has a good time. And tickets are only $10.
Yeah.
Tickets are only $10. You can grab them online. There will be 15 at the door, so we definitely encourage purchasing online to get those weight out the way so you guys can enjoy a good time.
If people are looking for ways to get involved online, get information, maybe they want to volunteer, maybe they can't make it and want to be a part of the network that you guys are building, autism related or not, someone that really wants to help, what are some of the best ways that they can do that?
So we have we're always looking for sponsors and people who are willing to donate. That's a big thing, definitely, because everything that we do, is, once again, we're looking to help build this playground, build this gym. And so that's our goal, right? Yeah. So if you can help in that way, that's a big way to help for us. Another way is we are looking for volunteers. We want to make this a carnival experience. We're looking for people who are willing to help us run some of these games, right? Help kind of regulate what's going on there. So if you are interested in volunteering, you can always reach out to Tiera, and she'll provide her information on that as
I'm
well.
about that carny life.
Yeah. We need attendees. Yes. We need all the attendees. But you guys can go to autisminthed.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Autism in the D. The email is autisminthed@gmail.com. that's how you guys can find us. Reach out, and we will get you sorted. If you want to volunteer, yes, we need lots of volunteers.
Yes.
Come out, help us, and sponsors and donations that can all be found on autisminthed.com.
All right. We'll have all that information on 1051thebounce.com as well. Anything before we wrap up? Anything that we need to make sure that people go home with?
I definitely want to shout out our this is our highlight of the year sponsor, Tiera Autism. They have been a big help to us with great donations for our past 3 events that we've had. So shout out to Tiera Autism, and Judson Center was also a sponsor for this year's Big Blue Bash. So we're super excited and thankful for them.
Yes. I just want to say a huge thank you for having us today.
Yes. Thank you, Alicia B. Sorry we had to miss you.
Yes, we miss you, girl. But we're really happy to be here today. And I just wanted to thank Tiera for allowing me to be a part of her vision.
I thank her
for
saying let's do it, because I'm excited.
Yes, but I'm really excited. And, like we said, we're looking for volunteers, we're looking for attendees, and please reach out to either one of us to be able to help make this vision. Yes. So you can find me at blackownedw.becks on Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook at Black Owned with Becks, and you can also email me at becks@blackownedwbecks.com. So feel free to reach out to me in any of those ways, and we can always talk about how you can help support the Big Blue Bash as well. So
that's perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank
And
you.
when we say community, I just feel like we need to clear this up. Community is people from all different
Correct.
walks.
Yes.
Like
Correct.
this isn't
This is
if you
open
don't have
to
autism, then you
everybody.
can't come.
Correct.
This is
Yeah.
for
And that's how we
everyone
get
wants-
that community.
Yeah.
If we have, the neurodivergents with the neurotypicals, that's how we grow and we educate others, because they're not going to know about autism unless they see autism.
Correct.
So,
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this is
everybody is
something for
welcome.
the whole city, the whole community is welcome.
yes, bring the city out.
Yeah,
All right.
no, and that absolutely. So
Big Blue
we're
Bash.
excited.
It's happening July 12th. Make sure you get some more information about it. Thank you both so
Thank
much
you,
for coming.
Clay.
I really
Thank you
appreciate it.
guys for having us.
Thank you.